Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another... God, I didn't change the... There we go. Forgot to change the Twitch thing. Anyway, welcome back to another stream. Today's Monday, which means it's more demos, as always. Got a whole assortment lined up, so let's just get on into those, shall we? First off is going to be a game that it released a little while ago. I sort of just had it on there on my list, just, you know, in case I want to try it out, and I think it's I've got room for it today. So let's give this one a shot. This is going to be, just get the name on here. A game that I actually played quite a bit of back in the old days. Well, we played the original version of it, not the video game. And it is called... Let me just capture this properly. There we go. Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. So, the Arkham Horror game is a board game based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft. You got Cthulhu, you got various sorts of things. And you and a group of players have to basically fight your way across Arkham City in order to close portals and stop whatever old one happens to be chosen for that game from awakening and destroying everything. And as you go, monsters become stronger, the terror level increases, the doom grows closer to happening. Down a little bit because it's quite loud. So yeah, Arkham Horror the board game is fantastic. If you have people to play with and you have a couple of hours to spare, definitely try it out. There's versions of it on Tabletop Simulator. You can buy your own. There's a lot of expansions. You can get like 6 boards combined to make this gigantic game that takes hours to play. It's a good time. So this, I believe, is actually closer to like the spin-off card game Which, let me double check what that one was called. So there's Arkham Horror card game. There's a card game version, which isn't as fleshed out. Yeah, there it is. Arkham Horror, the card game. And I think I'm thinking of Eldritch. Yeah, I'm thinking of Eldritch Horror. Yeah, so there's... Yeah. Is this different from Arkham Horror? Wait. Yeah, this looks like a card game. Okay, so there's Arkham Horror, which is the expansive card game, board game. There's the Arkham Horror card game, which is like a cut-down version of it. Because Arkham Horror, the board game, uses a lot of cards, so it's kind of not huge. You'd be surprised, it's not actually a huge issue. And then there's Eldritch, which is sort of like an even more cut-down version. It's sort of like the, you got the Dungeons and Dragons game, then you've got Hero Quest, Heroescape, one of those two, which is like Dungeons and Dragons Light, and then you have like in light version of that, and then there's Descent, which is also Dungeons and Dragons Light. It's a whole thing. Anyway, let's get into this, shall we? This game, I will point out, does not have a demo. This is out. Just taking a look at what they got here. This is out. I just want to try it out. You can buy it. It's, actually, how much is this game? Or Steam. Mother's Embrace. It is 20 bucks on Steam. Yeah, it came out 2 months ago, actually. It's been sitting on my list for a little bit. But yeah, so let's try it out, shall we? So as with Arkham Horror in usual, you have to pick your investigator, and each investigator has different stats, which mean they're better at certain things. Harvey Walters, who will be your investigator for this new adventure? So you got Harvey Walters, who is higher mental resist, lower health but higher sanity.
Move aside, boys.
Oops, no.
It's my turn.
Jenny Barnes, the dilettante.
That's my cue to play.
Jim Culver, the musician. Oh, this guy's actually from I think this guy's actually from a story. Like, specifically, there's a story where he gets, like, a trumpet from Nyarlathotep and starts playing it and driving everyone crazy.
I'm ready to investigate.
Kate Winthrop, the scientist.
I'm prepared.
Safina Rousseau, the painter.
It's my time in the spotlight.
William York, the gravedigger.
I heed the Lord's call.
And Zoe Samaras, the cook. None of these are characters from the original game, but...
It's
close
my...
enough.
I'm prepared.
Let's go for you. Investigation Manual Social.
I'm ready to investigate.
That's my...
There's no time to...
I heed the Lord.
Yeah,
I'm
let's go with
prepared.
you. Social might be useful. A Tahitian artist of extraordinary talent, Safina Rousseau makes more money for her reproduction of others' work than for her original paintings. I can understand why, having seen her perfect recreations, accurate down to the tiniest brushstroke. I myself am fortunate enough to have a copy of Edward Hopper's House by the Railroad in my office. Her recent work has caused quite a stir with her depiction of an alien city she calls Carcosa. Unlike her reproductions, these paintings seem almost real, like a photograph, but with perfect color and depth. I want to say Carcosa is Great Race of Yith, but I can't remember offhand. Is Carcosa Yith? Let's take a look.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wilhelmina Tillinghast, Professor of Astronomy at Miskatonic University. All my life I have dedicated myself to the study of celestial objects. Most recently, I visited Louisiana to observe the passage of a comet I had observed for many years. I hoped the trip would provide me with the evidence required to conclude my decades-long research. Yesterday, you received my telegram requesting that you meet me at my house, just outside Arkham. And so, you've decided to join me in my mansion.
I've heard Professor Tillinghast specializes in astronomy, but she must love art as well. If she can afford such a lovely mansion, I imagine she can pay handsomely for the painting she wants to discuss.
Welcome to my mansion, my friend.
I'd better ring the bell.
Camera control. Hold down the right button or move on your mouse and move it. Okay. So my mouse is visible there. WASD. Weird.
What's wrong with this picture?
How rude of me to make you wait like this. I wonder whether something's wrong.
There's a light coming from that second floor window. She must be home. I'd better have a closer look, but the door's locked.
Each scenario has a set of specific objectives to complete the progress to the next scenario. The objectives are displayed in your notebook and are updated as you complete them. Press L to access the notebook or click on the notebook icon on the bottom of the screen. Find another way in. The magnifying glass icon is displayed over objects you can investigate. Okay. Box beneath the first floor window seems to invite you to take that way inside, but it looks to be shut tight.
It's no problem to reach the window, but it's shut tight. I need to smash the glass to get inside.
I hope you aren't thinking what I fear you're thinking.
What I need is something heavy to smash this window.
Well, how convenient. Incidentally, I'm not touching the keyboard right now. It's point-and-click movement right here. Complex interactions. Some interactions with objects may ask you to choose the best action out of several possible actions. These are called complex interactions. So I can either do a quick look or look through. I found the wire cutter.
How dare you smash my window? I hope you intend to have it replaced.
I mean, that seems fair,
Oops.
honestly, yeah.
I hope my fears aren't justified, but I have to check. Now, where to find Professor Tillinghast?
What's this over here? Beautiful piano. You don't recall the professor mentioning that she could play. Judging from the dust on the instrument, you doubt it sees much use. A large painting of a comet hurtling through the night sky. It seems the professor's interest in astronomy colored her taste in art as well. I can accelerate, which is just move slightly faster, but it's not very fast either way.
A broken vase. The professor must have heard it fall. She wouldn't have just left it here.
I certainly would not. I take pride in a clean and tidy abode, especially when expecting visitors.
I'd better find her.
If your investigators have the knowledge required, they will offer advice on the best course of action. If this is not the case, they will tell you nothing. No advice. Unsuitable action makes the mythos clock go faster. So in the board game, this would be like a countdown clock to whenever the elder god is that's been chosen for the game would awaken, and things would change as it goes up. Like, level 1 would be like some monsters get stronger. Level 2 would be certain monsters appear more frequently. Level 3 is like special monsters appear. Level 4 is, I don't remember. It would be a whole lot of effects. And usually level 5, the final level, is the Elder God Awakens. In most cases, that requires you to actually fight them. So you can actually, like, weaken them somehow using some special effects, doing some special action on the map. Or you just straight up fight them. Or in the case of Azathoth, the whole place just blows up instantly if they awaken. So that one's Azathoth, actually the easiest one, because very rarely do you actually get the Doom meter all the way up, which means Azathoth just doesn't wake up, and the only effects that Azathoth really has is making cultists go crazy and a little stronger. Ooh. Through your investigations, you may draw the attention of great old ones. This is called Mythos. The Mythos clock fills up each time an unsuitable action is chosen during a complex interaction at the end of a full round of combat. When the Mythos clock is full, the great old ones will intervene to slow you down. Be on your guard. Closer inspection of the fractured object reveals it was a vase. Based on its position, you think it fell from the small table nearby. No shit. You think it... Since the fragments are free of dust, you deduce it broke recently.
That scream came from upstairs.
Sure did.
That sounds like my voice. I must need help.
Professor? Was that you?
Of course it was. Hurry!
No answer. There must be someone else in the house. I ought to find a weapon.
Well, conveniently, there's one right here. Certain events will force a sanity check. Each investigator's mental resistance score determines their chance of success to resist it. When sanity reaches 0, the investigator gains a trauma, which gives them a penalty. Oh, come on! Oh, I saw the tip was search. Looking inside, you spot what might be something useful. You found a new item, a knife. A sharp blade. Stick them with the pointy end. You found a weapon while searching. Select the weapon by pressing enter, and then move cursor with WAS to select the slot. I can also probably just drag it. There you go.
This knife might come in handy if I run into trouble.
What on earth are you doing with my letter opener?
Okay, so the movement is not very precise. Got it.
The scream must have come from the other side of this door.
That's my office door.
It's locked. So I gotta find a key for this, huh? Thanks. I'm aware. I'm aware. I need to find a key, though. Oh, jeez. Your reflection gazes back at you from the scrupulously clean bathroom mirror. The lock went open. Perhaps it could be broken. Nice! Bandages! Now cancel that. Move here. Yeah, I will say these controls are a little... eh. Ooh, that was weird. Toys are laid out around the room so carefully that you doubt a child ever touched them. Oh, this is a forced perspective room. Oh, who's this?
Who's there?
I'll ask the questions. Roland Banks, Bureau of Investigation. I'm on the job. Who are you, and what's your reason for being here?
What would a federal agent want with me?
I'm Safina Russo. Professor Tillinghast invited me to discuss commissioning a painting. When she didn't answer the door, I let myself inside. When I heard her scream, I came upstairs.
Seems like I'm on the right track. Something hinky's going on here.
Is Professor Tillinghast a suspect in some crime?
She's only a person of interest. The Bureau has evidence that others are trying to involve her in some shady business. I came to find out what she knows, if anything. Then I heard the scream, too. Seems we need a key to get inside that room.
I wasn't prepared for so many guests today.
I'll help you find that key.
Thanks, man. I've got a new investigator. The Fed. Tip, physical, move things around. Hey!
There's a key on this mobile.
My files say Tillinghast has no children. If that's true, why would she need a nursery?
The professor always wished for children, even long after she grew too old to have them.
I feel like that's reaching a bit, but sure, we'll go with it.
Oh, I can't say it isn't true. I wish people were less prone to idle gossip.
Right? What about in here? Anything? Ooh, a chest. Damn it! You open the chest to find it is full of books. Lying atop them is a single sheet of paper on which is written a recipe for apple fritters. Peel, core, and slice the apples across, but not too thin. Dip into frying batter. Remove one at a time with a fork and drop carefully into the fryer. Remove from fryer when they reach a pale golden brown, then drain. Dust with powdered sugar and serve with a slice of lemon. Banana fritters can be cooked in the same way. What was the point of that? Who can say? This seems like something you'd want. I am accelerating. You'll encounter enemies as you explore. You can know which room contains enemies as Glow crawls out from under the door. Yeah, I can see that there.
What? Who?
An intruder! How many people can I expect to break into my house today?
Who are you?
Listen, pal. You've got some explaining to do. Come then. I have just the explanation you deserve.
Ooh, look at this. Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate too. When you encounter enemies, you need to make a sand check to see if you lose sanity or not. I mean, cultists generally don't do that, but whatever. Let's see, turn-based combat. Every character acts one after the other without time constraints. The order of each attacker is based on their initiative roll at the start of the combat and is displayed at the top of the screen on the initiative bar. Each character has 5 action points to spend each turn. Each action has a specific action point cost. Once validated, an action cannot be undone except for movement. There are 3 types of weapon: melee, ranged, and spellbook. Each investigator has a different aptitude with the various weapon types. This aptitude will affect the action point cost of the attack. No, the revolver's currently equipped, so I might as well just blast them. Right? How do I attack? How do I... Oh, that's it. I just click on that. Once you're out of action points, you want to end your turn with a specific investigator, you can select the end turn action. Well, I can actually overwatch. The investigator will prepare to attack, even when it is not their turn, the first enemy that moves within their weapon's range. Select the direction of the attack by using WASD or holding down your left mouse button. Yeah. Can I delay? Let's refocus. I guess that's probably regain energy. Oh, I gotta equip. Nice! Wow, 11! Oh, it was a crit.
What's going on?
We'd better have a look inside.
Yeah, but first... more bandages. Remember to reload your weapons after each fight. You can reload them from the inventory. Select your weapon, then the reload option. Inventory. Inventory. Reload.
Who in blazes are you?
Oh dear. Do my eyes deceive me?
Wait. That's me. That is... it's my... body.
That's Professor Tillinghast, all right. She won't be telling me much anymore.
We need to stop them.
I'll paint you into a corner. You know what? That's not even a bad line. Attack and then Overwatch here. Oh, I can't move around. Attack here. Nice. Ow. Alright, the Mythos thing is almost filled up. Point blank. Yeah, might as well keep an eye on Overwatch here, just in case. Won't matter, though. Easy peasy.
Who were those cloaked figures? This wasn't just a burglary.
You're right about that. Must be connected to my investigation. We better have a look around.
Probably. Oops. I keep right-clicking. I'm low on bullets. Oh, there goes some sanity. The large glyph has been painted on the floor, apparently in blood. You're certain Professor Tillinghast was deliberately killed about it. What you aren't certain of is why.
There's something otherworldly about that weird symbol. Like something from one of my strange visions. And it's drawn in blood.
My nice, clean floor. Ruined.
That looks like some kind of cult symbol. This ain't a garden variety burglary.
No shit. Tip, willpower. Alright, he made it. A deep weeping wound on her abdomen appears to be the cause of death. Judging by the wetness, it appears she was killed recently.
Poor Professor Tillinghast. Such a terrible death.
Despite my age, I had much more to do in life.
This wound on her stomach, it looks like she was knifed.
Fragments of glass glitter on the floor. You can't tell at a glance what one object they once formed. Logical. Put together. Reassembling most of the shattered container, you see a flask that probably came from a laboratory. You can make out the printed words, Miska Unis Lab.
What's this mess?
Yeah, a broken jar or flask. Can make out a few letters. Miska, Uni, Lab.
Miskatonic University Science Lab. That's simple enough.
Yeah, right? There's always a flaw, I just gotta find it. Inside the drawer, tucked various notebooks. At a glance, you find nothing related to the murder, but it's clear that Professor Tillinghast was in the habit of recording even trivial events in her life.
Look at these notebooks. Is this the professor's handwriting?
It is, but how would you know?
There's no useful information here, but perhaps Professor Tillinghast kept notes on this material in another location.
We found everything we're liable to find here. Time to see where the evidence leads us.
And so, my friends set out to discover.
Friends? You mean the one guy? The one woman, I should say? The guy is just like a dude who's broke in? A game by Lucky Hammers. Artifacts Studio. I managed to stay sane. Hooray! Professor Tillinghast was found dead in her own home by what appears to be members of a cult. How it happened?
Search of my office makes it clear you must visit Miskatonic University. Not only did I work there, but the broken jar came from the university lab. Why did those strange men need it? Whatever the answer, you're sure to find it at Miskatonic.
Uh-huh. Group selection. You need to select a group that will continue investigation in the next scenario. Build a group based on the challenges you expect to face in the field. Review the investigator's strengths as needed in your notebook. Professor Tillinghast spent at least as much time at Miskatonic University as she did at her own home. There's no better place to start investigating her activities before her gruesome murder. At the end of a scenario, all the items you have collected on your investigation are stored here. Before heading out again, make sure that you have assigned weapons, accessories, and items to your investigators. Let's move you here. Move you here. Okay, it's reloaded. Good. Move one there, and then just move a pack of cigarettes here, because you might need it. So let's launch this. It looks like it's sort of... It's weird how this seems to be set up. It's very different from any of the other iterations of Arkham.
Welcome to Miskatonic University, home of the prestigious Orne Library, which includes the country's largest collection of occult books. I once studied here as a student, later donning the mantle of professor and passing along all I learned to the next generation of astronomy students. This place was like a second home to me. Perhaps the things I left behind will provide you with clues to the answers you seek.
Science and astrophysics. Why couldn't we have come to the art department?
No, it has changed over the years. but no place feels more like home to me. Not even my little house.
The secretary said Professor Norman Withers could give us access to Professor Tillingust's office. Well, what do we expect to find?
We won't know until we look.
All right, let's brace this Withers character and find out what's what.
The overlay is available in both exploration and combat by pressing tab or clicking on the icon representing the 3 investigators on the bottom of the screen. Displayed by default are the statistics for your current group, mythos, trauma, and conditions. Let's see, map of the first floor with a big built sign that says "You're here now." A note left on a bench a student sits on catches your eye. It reads, "I can't stop thinking about the queer old book with its strange writing. Even holding it in my hand seems to drain my strength, as if it were some sort of vampire sucking away my energy. When Professor Tillingust caught me with it, she confiscated it at once. I haven't seen it since." Ah, that's probably what was there then.
Here's Tillingust's office on the left, Withers to the right. They must have known each other pretty well.
Professor Tillingust's door is locked.
But of course, my friend, academics are no less prone to snooping around each other's secrets. Some have even been known to steal a colleague's research and present it as their own.
We'd better ask Withers for the key.
You doing all right there, buddy? We are the light in the darkness.
I say no, Agatha. You will pardon me for saying I have never believed your methods to be the least bit scientific. I refuse to believe that Wilhelmina would have...
Oh, they're talking about me. Norman and I were colleagues for years. So naturally, we addressed each other by our Christian names. You, of course, may call me Professor Tillingust.
Yes, what is it? How can I help you?
Pardon the intrusion, Professor Withers. We're investigating Professor Tillingust's death, and we...
Not again. Can't an old man mourn his friend in peace? Oh, these constant intrusions by reporters and police and... As I told your friends earlier, I do not wish to be disturbed.
Listen, pal.
Wait just a moment, Norman. Something tells me these people aren't the same as the others. Look at their eyes. They've seen things beyond the quotidian. Oh, forgive my manners. I'm Professor Agatha Crane, and you seem to know of my colleague, Professor Norman Withers. Something tells me you've seen Wilhelmina, haven't you? That is, Professor Tillingust.
Agatha, for heaven's sake, stop this nonsense.
No, Professor Withers. She's right. We have seen unusual things. We arrived too late to save Professor Tillingust, but we've seen evidence that whatever happened to her was unnatural, to say the least. We intend to get to the bottom of it.
Yes, it's true. It was unnatural. There were 3 dudes, and they stabbed her in the stomach. Not crazy. I mean, yes, it was crazy, but also, like, that could have never have happened anywhere else in the world.
I told you, Norman, that box could hold more than knickknacks and gewgaws. I, for one, want to see it for myself. You there, come with me.
What? Where are you going, you confounded parapsychologist?
To the observatory. Wait here, Norman. I know you won't want to be disturbed further.
He's gonna die. Agatha Crane! Ooh, she increases initiative. Cool. Willpower, social. Norman Withers stands before you, puffing his cheeks impatiently. I know you wish to search the story, but for the life of me, I can't imagine what you expect to find there. Ooh, bullets! Yes, I will take those gladly. Small telescope pointed out a window. Peering through it, you must look away with the bright light of the sun. No doubt the viewer is better at night. Okay, where's this observatory at? Probably over there, up the stairs. Epinephrine. Let's put that there. Why not? Revive at 50% health. Ooh, that's pretty handy, actually. Trophy shelf.
Ah, the old observatory. Don't be fooled by its antiquated fixtures, my friends. Of course, the new Gerald Warren Astronomical Observatory is a technological marvel. But I shall always remember this one more fondly. Through these telescopes, I first gazed with wonder at the stars and the vast voids between them.
How does this fit into the picture? Can I open this lock without a key? Nice. Ooh! After applying a little elbow grease and opening the locker, you find a box inside. Written in neat letters on the label is the name Professor Tillinghast.
Here is the mysterious box.
The label marks it as belonging to Professor Tillinghast. What are these strange things inside?
This symbol. It was in Professor Tillinghast's room.
You've seen this symbol in Wilhelmina's room, haven't you? It is similar to the iconography of ancient pagan rituals. Here is proof that Wilhelmina's research went beyond known science and into the realm of the paranormal.
Many of our colleagues questioned Agatha's unorthodox avenues of research, but none questioned her resolve. Once she sets her mind to a goal, nothing can stop her.
We must show this to Norman. Only then will he help us.
Norman's gonna be dead when we get back down there, I'm guessing. Once the pride of the Miskatonic University Astronomy Department, this outdated telescope hasn't seen much use in recent years. Oh, no, what about this? Ooh, a book. Book of Restrain, an eldritch phrase that binds the target's limbs, slowing movement. Who's gonna get this?
Could it be? Yes, these glyphs indicate gestures of power, of magic. This, my friends, is a grimoire, a book of spells. What it is doing at the university, I cannot say, but we mustn't let this opportunity go to waste. We must see whether these spells work.
Okay, lady. Whatever you say. And a wrench. Okay, let's get through my characters then. No, that's the map. Books. How do I check? How do I equip you people? They are equipped. 6 to 7, 7 to 9, 5 action points. 50% wild cast chance, -70% to combat movement. Let's give that to you, and I'll have you equip that real quick. You can take the epinephrine for now, and you can also take the wrench just in case. Ooh, some coffee.
Look here, Norman. See the odd things in this box of Wilhelmina's? Whatever she was researching, it was far more than that comet.
I don't see what this has to do with her death.
We saw a sign identical to the one on this box in the room where Professor Tillinghast was killed.
I must admit that seems far too unlikely to be mere coincidence. Very well. You have my attention and my help. Wilhelmina left Arkham earlier this year, and I received this box. After hearing no word from her, I became concerned, and I confess I briefly searched her office for some indication of the purpose of her travel.
Oh, Norman, you dear fool. I was only gone a week. Why did you worry so?
Unfortunately, I couldn't make sense of her notes. They made no sense to me. I did sense a whiff of the occult about them, which I admit made me uneasy.
None of us can see the whole picture alone. Help us finish sketching out what happened to Professor Tillinghast.
You're right, of course. Here, take the key to Wilhelmina's office. While you have a look in there, I'll pore over these notes again.
What was that sound? It came from next door.
The breaking
My
in.
office. Who's in there?
It's more cultists, clearly. What are you... I mean, I don't know why you're surprised by this. The bigger question is, why did nobody else say anything? The door's slightly ajar. Ah, the window was opened. Well.
What was that commotion? There's nobody here.
Someone beat us to it. The room's been searched, and recently.
Just look at this mess. Someone has ransacked my office.
Look there. Even the safe is broken open.
Why are you looking at the door?
Now they're on the lam. We gotta nab them before they get off campus.
Whoever it is must be dangerous. You must protect the students.
Give it a second. There's investigation points in here. The safe in Professor Tillinghast's office has been forced open, presumably by the same culprit who ransacked the place. There's nothing left inside. You find a book by the notorious occultist Aleister Crowley, titled A Treatise on Astrology. Ooh. Cool. A series of notes written in Professor Tillinghast's distinctive hand. They appear to be nothing more than observations on her students, which he apparently liked to pair off like a matchmaker. While amusing, the notes don't appear useful to your investigation. That's her mansion. You see Edward Hopper's painting House on the Railroad. Its stark vertical and horizontal lines, as well as its striking color palette, seem unsettling in this context. Is it not her house? It looks like her house.
I would never forget such distinctive costumes. These people belong to the same cult as those at the professor's house.
They're the ones who looted her office. Stop them!
Who are these interlopers? Deal with them while the others escape!
Well, he's doing fine. Alright, let's see here. You are gonna... Let's root and shoot this guy. And I'm gonna overwatch this way. Three action points. This costs 4 to use. Can I even make it? No, I can't. During the course of the game, your investigators will see their status affected by various conditions, some positive, some negative. Whenever an investigator is affected, you will receive immediate feedback indicating this condition. This feedback will fade out, but the portrait will display a buffed or debuffed icon. You can get more detailed information about the condition affecting the investigators or the enemies by opening the overlay screen. Oh! Spellbooks allow the investigators to manipulate unfathomable energies. While a spellbook is equipped, the investigator can't use Overwatch, no matter the nature of the spell. Some may also have unknown effects on your group or enemies. Doesn't seem like there's any effects on her, but she just like randomly cast magic on that dude, so that's pretty cool. I guess refocus. No. That's action point restoration. I guess end turn. How much does it cost? 4 to attack? Man. Can I overwatch? Ooh, maybe I can move here. And overwatch like this. For anyone coming in. Nice. Oh, that's nice. I probably should have had her overwatch too. When the Mythos clock is full, a Mythos event is triggered, resulting in a penalty for the group. Also, your group will need to resist the Great Old One's influence or lose a sanity point. Invisible tendrils entwine your limbs, slowing you whenever you're in mortal peril. Move distance lowered in combat until the end of the fight. And shoot him.
That scream is coming from down the corridor.
Oh no, the students!
Must be one of those weird burglars. Let's go!
Probably. Nope. I want you to reload. You wouldn't find anything related to Professor Tingus there. Why do you even have the icon? Go Pods!
That scream came from right around here.
This was Wilhelmina's classroom. It sounds as though some students have locked themselves in.
Who's out there?
It's me, Professor Crane. Are you all right in there?
We're safe, but some strange people attacked us. We managed to barricade ourselves inside.
You stay put until we've dealt with them. Did you see which way they were heading?
They ran down the next corridor. Be careful, Professor. They look dangerous.
I'd just like to point out over here, we've got Azathoth's chocolate and what appears to be soy hoth?
After we handle those burglars, we should come back here. If this was Professor Tillinga's classroom, we might find clues inside.
What does it say? Baby Hoth. Rich and dextrose. And there's a picture of some crazy stuff going on over there. Hard to tell. Also, boy, this zoom is slow. Best start is a clean start. Maybe entering first will help. Hey, bullets! Always good. Plaque says science lab, but it's locked. Let's put this right here.
Come here, you!
Help me! We must protect the students.
Some fights will require that you protect civilians. Make sure you protect them. Use items and spells on them as needed. Oh, geez. She is really taking a hit. Attack this one, I think. And let's overwatch. We got the first one to move. Now, who should I use it on? How about this guy? Restrain 3 turns. I guess that just means lowered actions or something. the turn. Let's go right here. And Overwatch like this. Nice. And dead. Really? Damn it. Ow. Oh, she was stunned. That's unfortunate.
Help me!
Yeah, I'm aware. Thanks, dude. Okay, you're stunned. Oh, what is stunned? I have no idea. It doesn't tell me. It tells me what the thing is, but it doesn't tell me what it does. Anyway, she's not going to be able to take this guy out. So let's take out you. Keep an Overwatch going. Damn it, I can't move in here. Oh, restrained herself by accident. Whoopsie. Nice. That's one down.
Help me!
Yeah, I'm aware, dude. Cram it. Oh boy, she's real slow. It's 3 to do a punch. I can't even... Oh, that's right, she's restrained. That's why. Okay, just shoot this one, just take him out. Stop him from killing that one, please. Durability ruined. That's it for her turn. He's moving up on the order, I see.
Help me!
I'm aware! Cram it! Can't attack with this, so attack with this instead. No longer restrained. Please kill him dead. Thank you. Yeesh.
Are you alright? Thank you. I think I'll be fine. It's mostly shock.
And the knife wound.
This was just a diversion. We need to catch up to the men that were in Professor Tillingist's office.
Okay, let's see here. First, reload this. You use this to heal, because you are real heal. You really need it. And, Move this here, I guess. You have a smoke. Ooh, a medical book. Healing bonus performed +2. Let's come back here later. What's about this thing? Okay, boy vanishes from cemetery. The Arkham Gazette has learned that a body disappeared from the city cemetery early this morning. Police have questioned a man found on the scene, believing him to be a witness and perhaps an employee of the cemetery. More information to come as the story unfolds. There's a fight in there.
Are you hurt?
No, just bruised. Some men in weird costumes knocked me down.
Which way did they go?
They ran right into that classroom.
Bandages, filthy. Sandy check for target, great. So I don't want to go up there yet. Did you reload? Yes. Alright. Let's go.
Who are you people?
There they are. They have the professor's things. Get them back.
These fools mustn't stop us. Deal with them.
I'll paint you into a corner. She has a gun. Let's kill her first. Can't use an item, huh? I guess just keep an eye over this way in that case. Can I move? I can't get there with enough time to spare, unfortunately. I could get over here and flank, I guess, but I don't think that would do much. Yeah, I just cannot hit her with enough... Oh, wait, I could, couldn't I? Yeah, I totally could. And... down. I feel like that coffee might have been better saved for something else, but whatever. Let's move back a little. Oh, damn it. Okay. Doesn't work. Let's put it here then, and I'll overwatch in this direction. So when you come at me, you're gonna get killed. Beautiful. Beautiful! And then I can overwatch. Just punch him, I guess. And you are gonna knife him. Beautiful.
They won't be knocking down any more students. Now, let's see what they took from Professor Tillingist's office.
Robbing the robbers. It would all seem a bit tawdry if it weren't so poetic.
I do like how you can see like the composition notebooks there. I don't think these were a thing in the 1920s, but whatever. No need to touch the corpse. A once-over should tell us what we need to know. Woo! Lucky. Man's dead corpse produces no clues. Search thoroughly. Letter from the director.
This letter indicates that Professor Tillinghast reserved the science lab for some experiment.
What the corpse carried in life. Look through? Damn it! Fading sanity. Increase the chance of failing your next sanity check. Sick. How about pat down? Oh, this is bad. Telegram mentioning La Nuit. Alphonse La Nuit is the traitor. Stop. Could pose threat to your life. The Herd.
Maybe it doesn't solve the mystery, but now we have a couple more names to go on. Alphonse Lanowit and the Herd.
I don't recognize those names.
Alphonse Lanouille, an unsavory character indeed.
These clues might not make sense now, but we might be able to connect them to others later. I think that's all they took.
We should return to Wilhelmina's classroom and tell the students the way is clear.
If that's the case, let's check the classroom. If it was Professor Tillinghast's, we're bound to find some clue about what happened to her.
Probably, but first, you're taking the smoke, buddy. Reload that. We have some real low sanity going on right now. So atop the podium is an outline for a talk on autumn constellations, including Andromeda, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pegasus, and Pisces. No advice on search. Damn it! Oh, God. Fine, examine. Ceremonial knife that protects the wielder from evil magic. And some cigarettes! I'm good with this. He needed a melee weapon, so hey. Door's been unlocked.
It's all clear, students. We've taken care of those brutes.
Thank you, Professor.
Let's make sure everyone is unhurt. Then let's have a look around this classroom.
Yes, let's. Calm audience is more receptive. Oh, Bromo coffee. Thank you kindly. Let's see. Cigarettes. I'll save those for whoever goes down to 1 next. I could probably drop these. Let's combine those for now. Just so I have an extra space. Locked display case full of rocks, some with extraterrestrial origins. Small telescope pointed out a window and toward another window. Whoever used this last was a peeping Tom. Alright, filthy bandages. Handwriting in this letter is difficult to make out, and the sentence goes on and on. Deciphering the note, you find it describes astronomical observations by one of Professor Tillinghast's students. A number of sequential dates are crossed off without notes, as if the professor mixed several classes. Notes atop this desk outline the way ancient cultures regarded the constellations, presumably the most recent topic addressed in this room. With your gentle guidance, the students begin making sense. I'm one of Professor Tillingus' research assistants. Lately, the professor has been working on a project of her own. When I asked about it, she said it was a project too advanced for me. I guess I was a little insulted, so I spied on her. So I looked through the books in the third bookcase from the back of the library, the one with all the dictionaries and encyclopedias. She seemed impatient for results. If only she'd let me help. Let's see. She'd been spending a lot of time in the library lately. I know she kept a book in her bag. I didn't notice the title, but I saw the author's name was Y. Page. If you find that book, it might tell you what she was researching. Okay, good. Have you heard? Professor Tillingus' body disappeared from the cemetery. The only witness is Albert Hatcher, the gravekeeper. Whatever he saw drove him mad. What could it be?
Professor Tillingus' body vanished from the cemetery? How ghastly.
Who on earth would steal my corpse? It must have been grave robbers, of course. It isn't as though I could have leapt up and walked away.
This Albert Hatcher is our only witness. We should visit him when we're done here.
And I know for a fact Albert Hatcher is another character on the select screen. You need to know the right question. As you question the student, she says, a few months ago, the professor asked me to return a book to the library. I returned it without looking at what it was. All I remember is that it was a large yellow book. Well, that seems like everything. Where is the library? Well, can't get in there, so... Ah, this must be the library. No, it's just a classroom. Damn it! Really? Bulletproof vest! Celestial globe depicting the constellations. Hey, sanity gain! Notebook lies with lies open on one of the desks. Its pages filled with legible but passionate writing. Whichever student made this note loved his studies. His enthusiasm is infectious, and you feel a surge of hope that you can learn everything you need to solve this mystery. That's nice. You find what appears to be crib sheets for an exam, multiple copies with different answers for developmental questions. At the top of each sheet is a price, $2. More filthy bandages. Wait, what? Ah, max of 5. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't want to use those anyway. Exploring the desk, you discover a small notebook someone apparently meant to conceal. Examining the notebook more closely, you realize it is a correspondence between two different people who seem to have communicated by leaving messages for each other. Much of the content seems like boring gossip, but one entry stands out. While Professor Tillingus was away, I took the book from her desk and hid it in the old chest in the debate room. You know, the one with the fake bottom. Later, we should figure out what it really is. A big, complicated mathematical equation nearly fills this blackboard. You don't recognize it, and the solution hasn't been added. It's almost as if it's challenging you. You solved it, or at least you think so. Unfortunately, there's no one present to confirm it. Now you have a headache. So let's see. My current journal tells me to go find the mysterious book. Which is... where? Debate room. I guess the debate room's through here? That would be the debate room, right? This one over here? What is this? Oh, that's the library. Is this not the debate room? Where's the debate room? Where am I? I'm here. I have no idea what it is. Maybe it's through the library. Because I haven't seen the debate room yet, from what I can tell. Ooh, lovely. You discover a record of comet sightings since the dawn of astronomy. Some of these comets won't return for another 10,000 years. Interestingly, Wilhelmina Tillinghast is listed as one of its borrowers, but that was 15 years ago. A marble bust of a distinguished-looking man. The plaque is inscribed, James Irwin, President, Miskatonic University. A note on the table, most likely written by a student. 1 pint split peas, 1 carrot, 1 turnip, 1 onion, 3 teaspoons of dried mint, 2 pints of stock, pepper and salt, 1 teaspoon of pea powder. Soak the peas for 24 hours, then drain. Put into the stock and bring to a boil. Add the chopped vegetables and simmer for 2 to 3 hours. Rub through a wire sieve, thicken with pea flour, and bring to a boil again. Season to taste, serve with dried mint and fried croutons. Why am I getting instructions on how to cook food in this game? It was this and the apple fritters. Like, what is... Did the... That's real good. Let's get rid of these bandages. But, like, did the developers just, like, really want to add recipes into the game or something? It's not here. So, I want Y. Wait, what was it? It was... Y page. Dictionary encyclopedia section. Geology. Earth and the Moon. Dictionary Elite Y page. Heavy yellow volume. That's the Necronomicon. Among the reference books, you find one listing scientific groups in the United States. One of them is called the Herd of Al-Jedi, a small astronomical society based in New Orleans Garden District. This is the Necronomicon, though.
Here it is again, the Herd of Al-Jedi. There's some sort of astronomy club. That explains the professor's interest.
They're based in New Orleans.
Perhaps that's where the professor went on her trip.
That makes sense, since she circled the name in the book.
I do feel a pang of guilt at defacing a book in such a manner. I must have had a very good reason for it.
I think we visited all the places Professor Tillinghast worked in the university.
It's about time we return to Norman's office. Perhaps he's made some headway with those notes.
Okay, but where's the debate room? I still want to know where this debate room is. Well, there's his office. Tyre Wilhelm. I have no idea where the debate room is. Alright, back to his office. What is up with you, dude?
Ah, you're back at last. Did you find the cause of the commotion?
Several cultists broke in and were attacking students, yes.
We took care of it, Doc. Still, there might be trouble ahead.
We discovered another clue as to what happened to Professor Tillinghast, as well as an enemy.
An enemy of Wilhelmina? Poppycock. Everyone liked her, even the students.
Do you know any reason why she requested exclusive access to the science lab for several days?
What? No, she had no need of a lab. As an astronomer, she spent most of her time in the observatory, not among flasks and beakers.
The broken glass we found in Professor Tillinghast's house looked like it might have been a flask or beaker.
Here, this is the key to the science lab. You can find the entrance in front of Wilhelmina's classroom.
Alright. And who are you? Oh, shit. I'll gladly take those. I'm a little annoyed that this is my run speed. Like, see, this is walk, this is run. It's barely noticeable.
How did you? I could have sworn I locked that door. You'll regret opening it.
There's something very wrong about this man.
No shit.
Look what he did to that god. Grab him before he tries it with us.
Oh my god. How long? It takes 3 to Overwatch? Yeah, this will be fine, I guess. I'll Overwatch like this. Three to Overwatch. Come at me, bro. Nice. Alright, you're gonna have a bad day. Oh, heal. Oh, okay. You can feel it. No, you know. What is this? This is wrong. Your head's about to explode. Oh, God. Really? Well, this is bad. Alright, did I not give you that knife? It's right there. What are you doing with that? Good. Oh, it's just a defensive bonus. Okay. Okay, you're gonna just move up here then, I guess. Can't move. Okay. I wish there was a way to delay actions. Actually, cancel that one. Switch to your fist and just punch him, because he's almost... 1 to 3. He has 7 life. There we go, he's dead. Put that there. Overwatch facing this direction. There we go. Ow! Fuck! That's a lot of harm. That's all I can do for now because I can't delay actions for some reason. Which would be great. Can I really not attack that guy? There we go. Let's kill this one. Very good. Go right here and hang out for a second. Ugh, God, really? When investigator's health drops to 0 during a fight, he or she will drop to the ground until the end of the fight or until you use an epinephrine item. At least one member of the group survives the fight. All the knockdown investigators will stand up with a small part of their HP restored. Okay, now you attack. Nice. And then it's this guy's turn. Really? You aren't going to have any sort of knockback effects either? You're not going to have any effect that would make it worse for you to attack me? Switch over to my fists. Wow, 1 damage, okay. Heals himself, figures. Got nothing else I can do with him. And kablamzo! I got nothing else. And Mythos Clock. Sick. Oh, great. Focusing on the target is hard. Chance of getting a critical hit slightly lowered. Ah, I see. So if I spend a day at the office, he'll be fine. One at a time, I suppose. Still not ideal. Yeesh.
What just happened?
That man cast a spell. Oh, I know how that sounds, but you saw it with your own eyes. Something Wilhelmina researched proved dangerous, fatal.
Okay. Oh my God. What is that? What even is that?
What a horrific creature. Under other circumstances, I should like to paint it.
No matter its origin, you must admit it is a scientifically important discovery.
That container looks the same as the broken glass we found at Professor Tillingist's house. Do you suppose someone took one there?
A weird worm-like creature with strange tentacle-like growths lies on an operating table. It appears dead or dormant. Something about its strange appearance strikes revulsion into your heart. This thing is an abomination. Rather than let the students find it, you decide to burn it. Good plan.
We can't just leave this thing behind. We have to destroy the body. Burn it.
You can't know how this creature's flesh will react to flame. Don't take the risk.
We can't let this thing fall into the wrong hands. We'd better...
Hooray! Mostly. Alright, so that's where I'm going to leave that one. This went on for quite a bit longer than I was expecting it to.
Keeper Albert Hatcher is the only one who saw how my body left the cemetery. And whatever it was broke his sanity. Questioning a madman might not be easy, but it's the only lead you have.
Yeah, that sounds nice. But that was Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. So, it's an odd game. I was expecting a lot of things, but what I was not expecting was like a pseudo-adventure game. Which I guess makes sense given the context. You wouldn't have like a full Arkham Horror transplant into this. Oh, Mansions of Madness, that's the game I'm thinking of. That's like the super cut down Arkham Horror. But yeah, it's an odd game, that's for sure. Like, ignoring the gameplay parts of it, it's just a weird sort of... It has the same sort of sense as an Arkham Horror game where characters you'll have like a cast of characters investigating this mystery. Although this seems more like an actual continuing series of events as opposed to, you know, just whatever. It's a continuing series of events as opposed to like a game with a timer on it. Like the Mythos clock counting down is effectively just a temporary debuff for the level, from what I can tell. Gameplay-wise, it's a little janky. I wish there was a delayed turn button. There's only a move yourself forward on the turn order button, which is very strange. And probably the biggest one for me is just how slow you move. Like, the controls are kind of awkward, and then, like, I wish you could move around faster. Like, there's no reason there shouldn't be a sprint button of some kind. There's walk and walk slightly faster. It's very much an odd game. It's $20 on Steam, doesn't have a demo, but hour and a half of the first 2 levels, I think, is a good idea of what the game's going to be like. So a lot of, like, inventory, not really inventory management, but, like, deciding what you want to keep, what you pick up, figuring out characters, managing spells. It's a very odd game. I don't know if Arkham's Horror would be the best name to put on this, honestly. Like, just name it a Call of Cthulhu thing, that would make more sense, but Arkham Horror sort of draws from a specific thing, which is a very odd choice for a game which has almost nothing to do with Arkham Horror. But yeah, alright. So that's enough of that. On to the next game. Alright, the next game on the list here is another interesting little game. This one's from itch.io. Free on there. I'll include a link in the description on the YouTube VOD. But this is a interesting game. It's called Of Love and Eternity. And from what I can tell, it seems to be... Yeah, I'm using a gamepad. It's... Yes. How do I select it? How do I... There. Okay. So it seems to be a sort of, lo-fi, almost Dark Souls-y kind of game? Like, sort of like a PlayStation 1 Dark Souls thing. At least that's what I saw from the, picture, so let's check it out, shall we? Oh dear, it is not reading my control pad. Oh god! Oh man! Ooh! Oh Jesus! Okay. Let's see, keyboard. Let's see if it loads up. It's not promising when I can't even interact with the menu though, but we'll see.
Just don't. Please, just don't leave.
The weird part is there was dialogue there, but it was just so quiet I couldn't make it out. I just got a weird optical effect by looking at this dithering screen. Ooh, nice background. Oh! That's a really nice light effect.
Brave knight, whose love is true and eternal, whose fate was cruel and untimely. The grip of a malevolent force on your soul has loosened. Your killer is dead. Time has betrayed you. and it was some time before your soul found this body once again. Life was taken in a most unnatural way, ripped from your body and left to wander the void. Your beloved has suffered equally so. Beyond is a world of the damned, and the souls who stray are lost. Beyond dwell violent and wicked spirits that have long been abandoned, and those who wish to see you join them. Beyond is where you will go. Beyond, she searches for you.
Okay, yep, controller's not functioning. So I'm just gonna use my mouse and keyboard then. Anyway, yeah, like, look, this lighting effect is actually super good. Look at that, because you can see my, like, rib cage as I spin around. What's up? Thanks. I didn't expect him to have that voice. Okay, space is punch. Control switch is camera side. Nothing else seems to do anything, which is odd. I don't know why left click isn't doing anything. Like, right click is zooming in, which is bizarre. Also, no options. I can't access my options menu from in here. You can never go back. Let me see if I can actually, option. Gamepad. Keyboard. Maybe that'll help. Oh, I like how this is a different place, too, now. No? Abandoned for several years, it seems. What's over here? I can drop down, but there's no way back. So what about if I go back on the road over here? Oh, there's another one over here. What's over here? Same thing. Drop down, no way back. I really have to wonder if this dithering is making it look terrible or better on stream. The road continues, but this way is blocked. Okay, let's try going the other way, because those two seem like they will link up, but I don't know about this other one. Unless this other one, like, links up way further down. Which it might. The atmosphere in this is real nice, though. Well, I mean, it's a pretty awful atmosphere, but it's done well. Before I finish playing this, I'm going to turn on the 2 dithering and just see what it looks like. Because I can't imagine that's even remotely playable. Seems like all roads lead here. Yeah, it's just all roads lead beyond the gate. That's all it is. You have a couple side paths, but they don't seem to really collect. did I collect? What was that? There's no going back. You. What was that? What kind of carrion bug it looks like. Actually, no, they look like giant stink bugs is what they look like. Looks like I have to go around somewhere. Over to whatever this is. Ah, more of these. Which I can collect for some reason. Okay, it's actually starting to give off light now. Like, the first one was like there was a little bit of a glow, but now it's actually giving off light. Which isn't saying much because my skeleton was also giving off light before, but I don't know, it's weird. Who can really say? Oh, what's this? There's a pale shape at the bottom. Yeah, look at that. It's really lighting up. Really just, the sounds just really give it that sense of being like shitty, shitty old woods. It's over this way. Whoops, I accidentally pressed space. Okay, so let's keep going this way then. That drop seems like it was a decent drop. Continue on or make camp. Well, I have a big old light on my hip, so I should be good to continue onwards, right? That's my thinking. Oh, it's real dark. It is actually quite dark. Up. Ow, 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 ow. Get off me. Ah. Ow, what do I do? Okay, then. What? Huh. Cool. Now I'm all turned around. That must be a... Damn it. Okay, yeah, I was right. So you press space when doing that. Is that light? Giving any more will kill you. What will you do? Give soul. What? 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 I'm just very confused by what's going on in this. Soul lost. There is a... How should I say that? There's a lot of untold information on this, like, including game mechanics. Okay, let me look something up here real quick. Let's go to the itch page for this. Does the page for this have anything on it? The game. Controls. WASD or left stick. Shift is run, space is attack, left control to switch camera, right mouse button to zoom, escape is paused, E is submit. That's all the information it really has. Whoops. Or at least I know E is the accept button now. No idea where I am. Oh, hi. You again. God damn it. Okay, he's dead. He's been shoved into that. Okay, there's that skeleton I gave the soul to. So this time I'm gonna take its soul. I guess that heals me? If I knew how to really, like, use the mechanic before to beat up that thing, I probably would have been able to give it a soul, but I can't. Here's something. Yeah, I heard something like up above me? I guess I can't go this way. Oh, the sun's coming up? Cool. So I managed to push on through the night. I don't know what that does for me, but I made it. being very ginger about it. Gingerly sliding down. Wouldn't it make more sense to go out the side right there, buddy? The side right there where the bridge... Complete Area 1! Cool. So it's not very long. It does give you a little bit of the taste of that. So there's a Twitter, an Instagram, Facebook, and a Tumblr for that. And a Discord. So yeah, a very interesting game graphically. But, okay, so like... The graphics... have an interesting style to it, although if it's any good, it's, oh boy. Let's see how this actually looks in play. Oh god, it looks so bad. It looks so bad on my screen right now. Holy sh... Some people like this, but I think it looks terrible. Like, oh my god. On the other hand, I'm pretty sure this game is running at like 200 frames per second right now. God, I just... Oof. I can't even see what's ahead of me here. Like, it's... My brain hurts trying to process this image right now. Oh, God. This is what... This is... You know what this looks like? This looks like when you take, like, one of those Game Boy Color movie versions of something. Like, Game Boy Color Shrek or Game Boy Color Pokemon the movie or whatever. It looks like this. This is what it looks like. Anyway, yeah. I can't even make out the menu. Oh, it's so bad. I can't look at that for an extended period of time. Like, I've got to just look. Thank God. I could not look at that for an extended period of time. Anyway, yeah, so that's Of Love and Eternity. Interesting style. The world seems pretty cool. Haven't seen much of it though, but like, I'm not 100% sure what to make of it. It feels like it's almost like a horror action game almost. It's very strange. Like, there's not enough gameplay there to judge yet. The only gameplay I've had so far is picking up the fireflies, which God knows what that means. Fighting off the one thing, which is just push the button when it's at the thing. You have the one soul that I could steal from the skeleton, or give to the skeleton. And there's your sort of death mechanic, which is not really a mechanic, it's just a checkpoint. But I really don't know what to make of this game. It looks interesting, certainly, but there's just not enough in this demo for me to really judge. So yeah, that's Of Love and Eternity. Like I said, demo's free on itch.io. You can check that out. Keep an eye on this one. Keep an eye on it, because it might expand into something much, much, much more interesting after a little bit. Yeah, on to the next game then. Kind of glad that was a short one, because the other one was really long. Okay, the next game is not capturing properly because I think it's a window. So let's do this, that. There we go. All right. So next game is not being captured properly. What on earth? So the next game is a game I've played before, actually, called Copy Editor, a RegEx puzzle. It's basically it's basically a educational sort of game, which sort of teaches you how RegEx works, like the sort of ins and outs of processing text, applying changes to large things like this, like a big body of text. I don't know why it's capturing only a part of the screen right now. That is very strange, so give me a second here. I gotta fiddle with my OBS settings. Why on earth? That's correct. Why is it... Okay, hold on. Let me try capturing in a different window. I don't know why that other one wasn't working. Okay, well, that's that. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not capturing in a full window, so I can't really do anything there. And also, it has no music. So let's just pop open my playlist. That there. There we go. So I'll just have to have that music running in the background because the game, unfortunately, does not have its own music. It's sort of a... I could see why they didn't want to bother, because it's just an educational thing. They're not going to really, like, shove a bunch of music in there from top artists or anything. I do wish they had something, but whatever. So, like I said, I did do a little bit of this before. So find is and replace with was. Right. Alright, so in order to do this, I need to do \S. Right, and replace with /S. Okay. Actually, that's useful. You can use the spacebar in the replace field, so I can just do this and that. Ta-da! So I can replace that one. See, then we have add a rule. Find we have, which should be we had. So /S have place with had, and we were. Yeah. Okay, so this is probably one of those things where I can only do it once I have later concepts. Just like, this is like the most efficient way I could possibly do it right now. If I was to redo it, I would need to have some way to pick up all three words differently. I just wouldn't be able to do it. So next assignment. And then you've got a bunch of things here on how to replace various things, and you can get hints. You can also create levels. This is new. Like I said, I played the demo for this a while back. The demo is still available, although the game itself is only like $4, so you might as well get the game. And yeah, you can create levels. That's pretty cool. User levels, RegEx help. Ooh, RegEx help. Okay, this isn't showing up, but there's actually, like, a help window thing that's popping up right here. That's showing up? Weird. It's not Like, there's my mouse. The window's right here. I don't know why that's not appearing. Anyway, it actually did open a window here that, like, gives you instructions on how to do stuff. You can... It's a test window, effectively. That's pretty neat. Again, don't mind the music. It's a number of royalty-free tracks I just use for purposes like this. Let's see. Middlemarch, written by George Eliot. So it's his. It should be her. So /s. His should be her. Although it doesn't include space, it doesn't exclude capitals, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, that should be her. And that should be capitalized. Oh. So it should be her 6th novel. There we go. That takes care of that. During his career as a doctor. Okay, so I can do man change to woman ahead of... So... Man... replace to woman. Okay, so if I remember correctly, also, one of the tricks to do this is to generalize all the things and then redo the ones that are specific. So... maybe that's in the next one, but let's see here. Let's see, is there a... Yeah, the Lydgate one during her. So add rule, so... Replace that with G, his. And last one, Ellie proves a woman ahead of her time as she tackles. Let's see, if I replace all he's with her, what does that look like? Oh, right, she. Hey, did it! Next assignment. Ooh, I don't know why this is all white all of a sudden. Yeah, eyes, my eyes! You're right, those numbers make it really hard to read. What? It burns! So you can have a new light theme for working. Help! You can easily toggle back and forth in the settings. Where are those? Settings, dark theme, thank God. You just change it back, I can see again. I prefer the light theme, this is great! I don't even know who you are anymore. Condense the 2 spaces after period stuff and let's get all that chapter verse junk out of there. Keep it punchy. The verse numbers are important. I'm not sure I'm okay with that morally. I'll not be lectured on morality by someone who prefers a light theme to a dark one. You can now match digits with the /D command. Give it a try. So find D matches with 9, but not 9. Oh. So basically just delete everything, huh? So if I remember correctly, if I do /D... Oh, that's actually perfect. So then if I do... wait. What does it look like? I probably need to remove that in a space, right? Okay, that's too much. Okay, so if I make sure... So if I do a rule that is... Thanks. That's not helpful. How do I do this one then? Oh, I know what I can do. If I just replace this one like that. And God said, "Let there be light." So if I replace multiple spaces with one space, and it was so... I wish I could click on here and see what that part is over here. Okay, let's just do this. And replace it with, I don't know, two spaces. So is that 3? I guess that's 3. There we go. Next, what? Someone broke my heart. Aw, chin up. There are other fish in the sea. What? No, the graphics for our Valentine's Day promotion are all messed up. This looks like a branch of random H's and B's to me. You need to change the font size. Hold down Control and either the plus or minus keys or the up-down arrows. Okay, so, Control. There we go. So, find... /D, replace with B. /H, replace with B. And... Okay, that's not it. So it looks like it's gotta be... B's with a 1 space? So B/SB replace with space. No. Huh. How? How do I hit anything on the lower... Like, basically, I just want to hit everything below a certain point, but, like, I don't... If I do space and replace with B, that's not going to do it. Also, I'm going to point out, I don't think new line should be counted as a space. Order of operations can be critical. Do you know? Click and drag rules. Seems like that doesn't matter a whole lot. Oh. Oh, of course, okay. So, let's see here. If I do this one, if I remove the spaces in between... if it's between... No, because I can't do 2 and 1. If I do a space between a digit... So, digit... space, digit... And replace with B. Why is that going there? What? So let's see, if I do digit space digit. Digit space digit. Why? D finds every number, right? Yeah, D finds every number. So if I do this... And then I do... Then I add a rule which goes replace H B space B with HBB B. Why are they getting added to the end? I think I'm going about this all wrong. If I do like 3 base 2 or 3 2 EV, okay, that's right. 3 base 1. Is that one space? It's hard to tell. I can't tell how many spaces this is. It's not changing it. It's the problem. Zero matches. So 3 space, space, space. Oh, that's 4 spaces. There, that one's in now. Here's an idea. What about if I do this, right? Ready? Ready? Let's change these two here. So to make it 2, 1. Replace it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. Add another rule here. So 1 and 2. I wish I knew how many was here, because that might also be 14, but it's hard to tell. Okay, so that does that. Let's find 1... 2. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay, now this one here is going to be replace space with B. It's going to be replace digits with digits with B. No, it should be replace H with S. So that would theoretically do it as soon as I figure out how to properly set this up. Let's make this a neutral. Instead of H, let's make it E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Alright, and this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, that does that. Now, what about if we move... There we go. And this one... Perfect! Let's make it Beeb. Because I guess those numbers are supposed to be B's on the ends instead of spaces. B. Now here's the real question. Is that 1 or 2? Maybe this is just supposed to be replaced by nothing. I think that's correct, yeah. So if it's B and S... why would that change things? I mean, at this point, yeah, sure, because it does that, but like... Okay, so how do I... Let me just skip this one, because this song's a little... There's gotta be a way... There has to be a way to somehow lock the ones on the left. I don't... Unfortunately, this is not helpful. Like, the order of operations being moved around is great, but I don't even know how to do this! Okay, so how would I... Okay, like if I get rid of this rule, it still maintains its heart shape. That's fine. So let's just add... Let's do it manually. That one gets left alone. So that one also gets left alone, actually. Oh! Really? I put it up here, where it doesn't get replaced. Oh. So if I do like B, I don't know, if I do H, digit, if I do it like this, do H digit, space, 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 digit, B, and then I can replace that with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's clearly not right. Okay, that seems to be right. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Okay, add another rule. Move this one up. H digit, space, space. Space, space, digit, B. There we go. Okay, so this would be easier if I knew a better way to do this, which would be if I could go H digit any number of spaces, digit B gets replaced by 4 B's. Except for these two, which I would have to run first in order to cancel out the B in order to fill those with E's in order to make sure they don't get moved around. Okay, and now new rule goes up here. So, search this one out. H, digit, space, 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 digit, B. Let's do B, 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 B. Add rule. H, digit, space. I don't know why this isn't B. Oh, right. H, digit, space, space, digit B. Goes to B, 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 B. Yay! I did it! Juliet, but soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Romeo is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who's already sick and pale with grief, that thou art her maid, art far more fair than she. But be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eyes discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. To the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business to do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till their return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. We got some complaints on the Romeo and Juliet text. All that wherefore stuff, right? I knew we had to be wrong. No, that's correct. Wherefore means why. Well, wherefore are Juliet and Romeo's names mixed up? Well, they're talking about how names don't really matter, so it's fine, right? It's like ironic. Well, they do matter. Fix it. But wherefore, though? Wherefore I don't just fire you? This one seems pretty easy. Just do a search for... this is probably... Huh, wait. Yeah, just do a search for all caps Romeo, replace it with, Charlie. Add all caps Juliet, replace with Romeo, and then change Charlie, For Juliet. For Juliet. Bish bash bosh. Oh, God, they're all swapped. Oh my God, they're all swapped. Okay, just change Juliet to Romeo. And Romeo is, and Juliet is. Easy. Alright, so that's where I'm going to leave that one. It does feel a lot easier to deal with. They must have changed the difficulty curve on this, and I do remember, like, the number of rules being way more restricted before on the demo. So they might have changed that as well. Interesting little thing. Again, I feel less... Like, before it felt like it was a puzzle designed for people who knew RegEx. Like, I would not have been able to solve a bunch of those puzzles because I was locked into, like, certain amounts of moves. I wasn't able to, like, fill out a bunch... Like, for that last one. Not the last one, not Romeo and Juliet. The other one, previous. I wouldn't have been able to solve that at my skill level because I just would not have been able to, like, go, these are the specific RegEx things I need in order to be able to do this. Their curve seems to be more built out now to actually fit, like, the learning curve the game is doing, which is much better. Still a little bit of work that needs to be done on the actual UI, I feel like. I'd like the ability to... like, select something over here and see where it is over here, just for, like, when you're doing the Bible, like, that whole thing is just real lengthy. You just can't see where everything is at once. Like, a couple of things like that, but it's a good start. And you got a whole bunch of other stuff here. You've got user creation. You can do a level select here if you want to go back and retry things again. Devil's Calculator. Level requires 27 stars to unlock. Now you've learned new skills, you can return to old levels and optimize your solutions to earn even more stars. Makes sense. Makes sense. So yeah, that is Copy Editor. Like I said, there's a demo available, but the game is currently available for like $4, so pick it up if it looks interesting. They also, the same developers do a bunch of other like educational games. I have another one called The Devil's Calculator that I've had for a while and I just want to get around to, but I just haven't yet. Maybe I'll do that next week. Who knows? So yeah, that's that. On to the next game. Also, I'm going to stop this music. Alright, next up we have a game called Mortal Sin, created by Nikola Todorovic. Interestingly, I found out apparently he is a developer at Obsidian, which is pretty neat. Also, let me turn this down. I forgot I have the music up high. Alright, so let's hop into this. This seems pretty interesting. It appears to be a first-person sort of hack-and-slash game. I don't even know if it does have controller settings, but just has this. Audio visuals, VSync, anti-aliasing. Oh, okay, seems fine. So let's hit it up. I'm going to be using my mouse for this one because, it's like a split 50-50, but since it's first person, I'll probably want to be able to look around faster. To live in this realm is to suffer. Some say death is a release from suffering. But not for you, struggler. For you, death is only the beginning. You are with God now. Okay. Oh, interesting. So right-click is a Dark Messiah kick. I can kick up in the air if I want. You got a hack and slash. Space is a block. It's more like a parry. It's very... It goes away after a minute. Crafting anvil. Don't have any essence. Crafting. Caves. Drop down to the caves or road to follow the dungeon. Okay. Kicking stuns enemies and knocks them back. Swing after kicking for a power strike. Oh! Okay. So you can charge one up. When parrying, your next attack will be a power strike. So your enemies are unholy beings. You must sever all of their limbs to kill them. Interesting. Oh, it's a glove telling me which way to go. Nice! This is super interesting. I mean, I knew the... Cool. I kind of knew the part where this is going to be a roguelike. It's like damage reduction, 3% plus 4 mana. Crit chance. Let's take that one. Ooh! I hear him. Oh! Give me that. So, like, I was expecting a roguelike. I kind of figured it would be one. Because it had a lot of stuff about, randomized levels. Give me that. Attack much higher but slower. Sure, let's take it. Oh, yeah, it's much slower. Oh, hello. Just worse armor. I was expecting a roguelike thing, of course, because it said it on the page, but I was not expecting this, like, damage reduction down by 1, but all this other stuff? Yeah, I'll take that. I wasn't expecting there to be Dead Space elements on top of it. R to use magic, huh? Oh. Cool. This is such a weird game. I love it. Whoa! Okay, it's just a body hanging from a chain. Okay, that's fine. Just a sword. I wonder if I don't know if it's better than my previous one. Same boots. Like, this is properly spooky. The discordant music is really helping that. Hi. Oh. Jeez. I'm too used to parrying on the... Like, can I change that? I'm too used to parrying with the left click. That's what's going on. Speed is higher? Or is it slower? I can't tell. Oh, it takes longer to swing. That's what it is. Yeah, no, forget this. Ooh. Useful, but also the other one just stops enemies outright. Where? On the other side of this wall, it looks like. I'll take that. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Sounds like it's on the other side of the wall here. Whoa! Fuck! God! Ugh. Oh. The jump scares in this game are real effective. It's mostly because of just the style of this thing being like this super creepy... Just the super creepy, like, discordant sound all over the place. Deadly Sword of Vitality. Interesting. Ooh, another axe. Yeah, I'll take that. Like, it's just super creepy, just discordant noises all over the place. It's black in this... It's just pitch black in here. It's... This is... Ooh, God, this game is... Also, fuck you. I need healing badly. The hell is this? Mana shield. Take damage from mana before health. Power strike spreads to all limbs. I don't like that noise. Let's go with this. Woo! Oh, you can parry spells. That's pretty sick. Death Scythe summons deadly rotating scythes. The fuck is that? Hi. Idiot. Death Scythe. Deadly Hellfire. See, Halberd of Vitality, even more health, crit chance, but also lower attack and higher speed. What? God. Nah. I don't know. I don't know how my crit is, but I feel like... I don't know how my crit is, but I feel like it's probably getting more than I am from a small amount of health up. Are we good? We're good. Ooh, man, that's lovely. When it comes together, it really comes together. But when it doesn't, it's just... I hear another one coming. Death Quick Scythe of Intellect. Nice. Okay, we're good for the moment. Blizzard is just too useful as a utility ability, though. I'm still a little worried because I don't know where those baby noises were coming from. Whoa! Oh, it's over that way. Okay. I didn't even see it when I came through here the first time. Whoa. Got to start a timer up. Okay, what's next? Ah! Oh, man. Those baby noises remain deeply concerning. Would you rather be like them, a husk of a soul long past? You have retained your sense of self, and that is my gift to you. But who are you really, if not a part of me? Okay, so what do we got around here? We have something over there, it looks like. Nodded. Nothing over here. Well, that was it. What's this? Skip portal is what it looks like. Anything around here? No, seems like there isn't. I do like how this is basically hidden by the dithering, though. You just can't even see it from a distance. Like, what is that? It's just something against the black wall over there, and you can't tell. Alright, let's check out this cave system, huh? What the fuck? Wow. Wow, okay. You reach beyond the veil, poking and prodding for something greater. Some sense of purpose. What is it you hope to find? And when you do find it, will it be what you're looking for? Okay, not worth going back there. I lost a lot of money, it looks like. I hear him. Where, though? Ow! The spear trap, really? God, there's so many enemies. Oh my god, there's so many enemies. Okay, the cave is the hard section. Got it. In this world, there's only one certainty, and that certainty is death. Humans feared the unknown and looked for answers, so they prayed to the stars. And their prayers went unanswered. So from the void of absence, man created God. I wonder if I'm supposed to be dying this frequently, because I feel like I'm not. It's getting a lot more dialogue here than I would have expected, just from dying over and over again. I'm surprised that isn't anything. This seems like it would be a... Ooh, oh, hey, what's up with this? Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. It's a demo, by the way. It's a free demo. You can download this right now on Steam. I wonder if it's even possible to fall out of anything. Resist all temptation. Do not be lured into the maw of sin. Then you will become closer to God. But ask yourself, who then gave us these urges if we were not meant to indulge them? Actually, let me see. I have 184. What happens if I die right now? Is it going to go down to 92? we are not so different, you and I. The more you push, the more I push back. A seemingly endless struggle ensues. Two indomitable wills. Join me in this rhapsody of violence, and you will find that we are one. Yep, 92. So it halves your current gold every time you die. Makes sense. But also, while I'm breaking level geometry, let's just try this out. Also, this game, pretty cool. Apart from, like, the normal, like, mechanical things, mechanically it seems fine. The things I really want are stuff like an options menu to change my controls, like, specifically just to change it so I don't have kick on right mouse button and parry on space, because I feel like those two should be swapped. What else? Although, it seems cool otherwise. Like, I get what the design of the game is with, like, some people might say it's too dark, and then, of course, there's graphical options that would probably be appreciated, but, like, I get what it's going for with that. It's supposed to be, like, dark dungeon delving. It's supposed to be suspenseful. You're not necessarily supposed to find or see everything. Like, not seeing things more than a foot in front of your face is fine when, like, you have good audio to sort of counter that. So you can hear, like, oh, there's some kind of weird, creepy, crying baby over to my left. I should probably keep an eye on that. And stuff like that. Oop, this one's actually geometry. There we go. Oh. Alright, let's take one more into the dungeon before I put this one to rest then, I think. Did I trap myself? I might trap myself. Yeah, this is real. This is geometry. There we go. Alright, let's give this one more shot, see how I do. Ah. I hear him. Ah! I think it's actually aiming incorrectly because it can't see me. That's pretty funny. Crit chance, attack speed. Sword of intellect. Oh, sick. Oh, what, you're fine with this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, quick boots, deadly boots. I prefer the deadly boots. Fucker. Drop behind me. For it. Take that. Oh, hey. Oh, it's right there? Okay. What's up? See, this is exactly what I mean. I tried to parry that just now, but I kicked by accident instead. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Hellfire Vitality. I actually... Oh, hi. I actually really do love how, like, losing their limbs changes their attack patterns. Because of course it would. Why wouldn't it? Enemy loses its head, they can't see you anymore, and they can't attack you, so they just start flailing wildly. Oh boy, I'm not going to enjoy playing Resident Evil 8 in a couple days. This is just a straight up horror game, though. This is literally just a horror game. Melee strikes deal double damage, but take double damage. Strikes to an enemy's arms leech life. Red essence will no longer spawn. Strikes to enemy's arms will leech mana. Blue essence will no longer spawn. I'm not using much mana anyway, so whatever. Didn't mean to do that, honestly. Well, there he goes. Yeah. Well, there he goes. What? Ooh, a cleaver. I don't know, this doesn't seem as good. Let's see, more damage. It's slower. Okay, this thing does less damage, but it's faster. Like, twice as fast. Less health, less mana, less crit chance, and also less crit damage. This is just better in general. Like, it's slower, but that's it. And I don't hit fast anyway. Whoa! What's that? I have no idea what that thing was. I just killed him to death with a kick. Alright, back down we go. I think this is the same level I died on last time, right? Pretty sure this is the same level I died on last time. Oh my god, hi. We done here? Nope. Well. That is a somewhat stressful game. You want to live forever, so you followed my every word. And now that your wish is granted, you rejected my gift and curse my name. Struggle then. You will find no solace. Okay, that is, that game's actually quite stressful. Wow. Mortal Sin. Definitely check that one out. And that's pretty much all the games I had lined up for today. So that's a good point for me to stop, I think, because, ugh, God, that game was really messing with me. Alright, so let's go back through what I did today, huh? So, today we went through from the start. Go here. So, from the start, we went through Arkham Horror. Interesting game. It's kind of like a weird adventure game. 20 bucks. Doesn't have a demo, unfortunately. Of Love and Eternity. Short demo currently available on itch.io. That is Of Love and Eternity. So you can find it. Copy Editor, which is a puzzle game for those of you who are more programmingly language oriented. And Mortal Sin, which is an incredibly stressful first-person roguelike dungeon crawler horror game, because that's what this is. This is a straight-up horror game. Alright. So that's enough out of me for today. Tomorrow is more Nier Replicant. Looking forward to getting through more of that. Got to do a lot of reading, so I'll have to prepare my throat. And yeah, next week, more demos. As always, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the games with me. Check them out yourself. Most of them have demos. And we'll see you next time.